Hey, good evening guys, and welcome to another episode of Backlog Builder. My name is Ariel, and you are tuning in to another build session here. Tonight we have a really big kit. I've been looking forward to building this kit since it was announced. Finally got my hands on it, and tonight we are not going to let this thing sit in the backlog. We are building the high-grade MESSER, and that is from the Hathaway movies that are coming out. Also, very interesting thing about this kit is that number one, it's huge in size. You're looking at 23 meters of sheer power. This thing is armored. This thing is like just a beast to really even like fathom, to like even fight. I'm just thinking about it, like if you put a Gyaradoga and a Sasabi together, what would you get? You would get this beast of a kit known as the MESSER. So anyways, just want to say a quick hello to everybody on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. How are you guys doing tonight? Unfortunately, I was running a bit late, and I'm still kind of setting up in my own way, just making sure that everybody gets the links, making sure that everybody gets an opportunity to log in and join us tonight. Lots of stuff happening. So over there at Facebook Live, we have Quinn and a whole bunch of other people coming in. We have some on YouTube Live. I guess people are still coming in. Let me know who's in the chat, guys. And let's chat tonight. Let's hang out. Hopefully you guys are building as well. And yeah, just like to know how your week was. Let me know if you guys built some stuff over the weekend, if you guys have anything to share or talk about. Tonight, I think I want to talk about high-grade UC, maybe in the Hathaway's storyline. The only thing really I know about it is really not like every single aspect of it. I've read only some of the storyline when it comes to Hathaway. So he is Noah Bright's son. He ended up joining an anti-Earth Federation movement, and that this mobile suit is from that series. So that is really cool. Very fascinating to learn more about what's going on with that story. So I'm looking forward to the movies as well. Anyways, like, not to get too bogged down on that, a little recap. This past Saturday, hope you guys caught the live featured interview, featured talk with Papa No Gunpla, Erwin over at Hong Kong. Very great builder. Hopefully you guys check him out on his Instagram and follow him. That guy is one awesome builder. You should see some of the customs he's been working on. Lots of it are kit bash and very unique in a way, especially when it came to the core Gundams, the age Gundams. Lots of stuff happening on that. Anyways, why don't we go to the arena and check out what we're working with. Okay, so the MESSER Type F01. Wow, look at the design on this guy right here. Really cool. What I like about this one is the color scheme of this guy. Lots of like very unconventional looking color, especially with this like khaki color, this pink, purple, maroon. No, it's more like a lighter shade of maroon. Sorry, like I did that in the unboxing video, which I uploaded as well earlier on. So when you get a chance, maybe check out the unboxing for this to check out the parts. But anyways, we're going to be working on the parts. A couple of things to note here. We have a clear part. This is the only clear part that I saw in regards to the kit, and it's the Beam Saber parts effects. So we're going to put that in the box for now because we're not going to need that. Also, earlier on, it wasn't too clear on the stickers in the unboxing because it was still in the plastic, but this is the sticker set, upside down, that came with it, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, like, not a lot of stickers, which is always good. I always prefer the plastic as a part separator. These are just like accent details, but definitely these like pinkish circle here definitely are for the mono eyes. So we will get to that as well in a bit. Tonight we are going to be using our, hopefully not use too much of our part separator. This one is a really good tool when you get a chance. Maybe get yourself one of these to get you out of sticky situations or places where you need to get out and what am I looking for? The word I'm looking for. To separate. You know, when you separate the thing. So that's how it works. This is by Wave. Really good stuff. We also will need our trusty hobby knife tonight, brand new and sharp for tonight. That's hot. Yeah, we're gonna be using this guy and as well as the God Hands. So yeah, why don't we, before we give in, I see a little bit more people over at YouTube Live. So we have Rani joining us, posted my vid last weekend. He posted, I guess, his vid in regards to the Messer. Good stuff here. Follow him, Rani, in YouTube. Hello as well. And G Keto, that's big. The Penelope is big. I guess even every MS will be big in that movie. Yeah, and that was just before the F series where they reverted back to smaller mobile suits. So we're gonna get some massive kits if they're gonna continue on with that line. Over at Facebook Live, we have Quinn. Hey, how's it going, Quinn? Glad you could make it as well. So yeah, why don't we begin? We will start with the Messer, and I don't know, I guess standard building for us. We are just gonna basically put this aside and we'll begin. So I usually like beginning with the chest area because I think it's a really cool aspect to start with the core and then build out from it. So wow, I'm just looking at all these parts here, guys, and there is a lot of like inner frame parts. Like, I love that the size of this. You could feel the tenacity of this beast. Like, this is a hand. That's like, this is my thumb, and that is the hand. Like, look how crazy big this guy is gonna be. So wow, I can't wait. I don't even know where to start. So we're just gonna go ahead. I know these guys look like chesty areas, so let's start with this guy here. And how are you guys tonight? Hope you guys are having a good Monday so far, and that you know, you guys had a good weekend. Let me know if you guys built anything over the weekend. If you guys are building anything now, that would be cool. Let me know on the comments below. Feel free to chat as well. Talk about whatever you guys want. We're here to just hang out, build, and chill. Build and chill. Should have a slogan for AO Mecha. Just come in, build and chill with us. That's taking too long. We should get another one. Another slogan going on here. Okay, so we got that. Maybe I have a feeling that G31 would be the neck part. So we're just gonna go ahead and snap this guy off. Good stuff. Oh man, lots of parts. Maybe we should gather these pieces up, making sure that we're all neat and tidy before we continue. So I know this part here, the waist looking like thing here, and again, I didn't really look at much at, you know, much information about this. I really would like to be surprised in regards to the build, just because I think it's a fun build, and definitely looking forward to having this completed, because wow, this thing is totally massive. So anyways, that would be that piece. Nope, I think we got it wrong. This is top piece, and this look like the piece? Nope. Does this look like the piece? Uh-oh. So this looks like the piece. That is where it should go. And I think it should lock underneath like that. Okay. So the head and neck area does have a tilt. So let's see how far we get with this build. Nice. Got that. We need the D2. And I believe I should have taken that out. This guy over here. That is the neck connector. Again, a massive ball joint. So it's a ball joint for the head connector. Like I said, I didn't really had a chance to like follow up on Hathaway's Flash. I know it existed, and it's something I've been meaning to get into. So hopefully I will get into that and get myself a copy. And try to read the Hathaway's Flash, because I think that's a really good story. I know about the twist in the end and all that stuff. So anyways, look, good stuff. I am looking forward to seeing it, number one, for the animation, number two, how the storyline would be, and as close as it would be to the stories. Hopefully it's close to it, because I started, I'm trying to get my hands on, again, Hathaway's Flash, and get that started. Okay, so that back for a second. What else do we need here? We need probably the A's and A13 and 12. So A13, 12, 15, 13, and 12. We're going straight to the ventilation. So this is a very psionic mobile suit. This was commissioned by MAFD, who is an anti-Earth Federation group. The circa is UC 105. Anyways, I just read this from the manual, and I read a little bit about kind of like what the kit is about, just because I did get curious about, like, you know, where does this guy stand in regards to faction. So this is the mass production version mobile suit for that faction, MAFD. And I believe this thing pars up against the Gustav Karl, which I also have built somewhere on the shelf over there, and I will do a size comparison after we get these all completed, because it looks massive as hell. So what is the biggest kit you guys have built? Like, I'm kind of curious, like what is the biggest kit you would say that you have gone out of your way to build and enjoyed? For me, I'm talking about high grade. Let's talk about high grades for now, because the master grades are a different beast altogether, obviously. So yeah, let's start small and just talk about high grades for now. It feels like I am doing this wrong. So this supposed to connect. Where? Boy, put that here for now. And let's get 825 and 24, which I believe are these guys here. They're gonna probably secure something in the shoulder. And we're just working on the main core right now. I am surprised that they didn't put a little cockpit on this, because like the size of this one, I'm pretty sure you could put together, you know, something fierce in this that would actually move. So anyways, hopefully get something. All right. Okay, maybe I should refer to the manual, because I'm starting to get lost on this one. Okay, manual, what do we got? We need you to put this, and this. So it's all the undercarriage and B2 as well. Okay, sure. So apparently this guy goes cool, like, nope, I did not learn my lesson on this one, and I'm feeling lost. Wow, I'm feeling really lost. What was that again? Oh boy. All right. So is it facing this way, or is it facing downwards? Okay, so if it's facing this way, how? Why? No. I don't believe you. This is the part where I start not to believe what this guy is saying. So is it supposed to be down like that? No. And we also lost a piece. Yep, it is definitely one of those nights, guys, that we are kind of going in a little bit on a tangent and seeing just how far we go with this one. Holy cow, I'm feeling lost. Okay, so it's a B224. I think I'm missing a piece. I have a feeling it's one of those chest pieces. Yeah, okay, so that's what I thought. So the maroon looking chest piece is what I needed to do, not the gray thing there. So let's backtrack a little. Ooh, it's gonna be one of those nights. Okay, let's get back at it. All right, before we do that, let's do a quick break. Let's see what's going on over at Facebook Live. We have Chandra and Quinn saying, watching the show. Hey, how's it going, guys? We have Vincent joining us. Hello, sir. Vince here, watching from Facebook for a change. So that is Vince, also watching usually from Facebook, and no, sorry, YouTube. We also have Ray X Wang. Hey, how's it going? And Kirk was gonna say a Mega Unicorn or Mega Gramps, but then you have that high grade business. Yeah, sorry about that. And how's it going, Kirk? Over at YouTube Live, lots of movement going on here. We now have we have Arroyo, Wonder Shaista. Oh, I'm totally butchering that. Hello, bro. How's it going? Joey Blair just finished the custom paint work on my kit yesterday. Love this kit. The core gimmick is possibly the best part of this build. Oh, there's a core gimmick. Okay, spoiler alert on that one. Gikito, Penelope, high grade wise, Penelope 100%. Grilla. Oh, grills first. Grills first. Right. So I did get lost a bit, just because like I thought that we were trying to connect the grills on the undercarriage of this, but it's not. It actually goes to the top carriage cover plate of this. So we're just gonna continue on and hopefully get this guy. My objective tonight, probably hour and a half max, just to get this guy up and running, making sure that everything is all connected. and at least standing. I think usually, and this I could see this being a two-parter because the last couple of shows we've tried our best. No, really, like hands down, troopers who stayed till the end. And you know, when we got that far, we just kind of started feeling the burn of it. So I don't want to burn us out as well. So okay, hang on. Before we do that, where did these guys fit? So if it's like this, we need to put forward like this. Okay, cool. And then the other side, this secures the shoulder movement of the kit, and I could see that happening because you have these two guys here on top of these two guys here. So we need to put something in the middle, which is the D26 and 29. 26. Okay, so 20. We have 29 here. So what do we need here? D2, 29, and 28. 28, 29, these guys here. Got it. Cool. All right. Back at it. So far, so good. The size of the kit really feels like a 1/100. It almost feels like I'm building an RE with this many parts and size. So anyways, just a heads up, when you are building this, there's a lot of like bigger parts in this. One of the bigger high grades I did build is the Psycho Gundam with the high grade back in the day. That was really fun as well. But yeah, like I just didn't. Man, that thing needed a lot of work, and I've seen a lot of people like, for example, Simon Lamb modified it, and they used like a better frame. I would definitely recommend a better frame for that, but it will render your transformation gimmick totally useless if you do anything to the modification of the Psycho Gundam. So anyways, that one's one of the bigger ones, and I've also built bigger ones. Gustav Karl, I guess, would be one of them. I'd say Gustav Karl would be one of them. Okay, so if we have this here, face it this way, and D28 goes like so here. Okay, that's cool. It feels like it fits, and similar to the D229 over here. Hopefully, when we lock these two together, it would pair up, and they did, and it locks, and there is our shoulder arm out movement. Really cool. Right, let's continue. Okay, so we got that going on. We'll need the rest of the cover plating here, and I think we're gonna need the B2 for these guys, which is maroon looking ones that look really cool, and looks like these are the parts that we are looking for. 22 will be going on the right hand side, and 23 will be going on the left. How are you folks doing on a fine Monday night? Hopefully it is a good day in your side of the world. For all of you guys watching in Philippines, good morning and happy Tuesday. Can you believe it's Tuesday? I can't. This week, I try to make this week slow down a little bit, just because like I felt like the weekend might have gone a little bit faster than I wanted to. I was pretty much since last, just before the feature builder episode, and after the last Mudrock build, I was pretty much reorganizing my place. So as you can see, we're in a new studio area, which is further away from the backdrop wall, and I'm still kind of in the process of cleaning all of that stuff because I want to develop something new. Well, upgrade my kitchen, not kitchen, dining room area. Yes, that is my dining room over there, and I'm trying to like relocate a couple of things on that at my place. So anyways, that's pretty much what's up. So why don't we go ahead and put these guys in here. 22 go here. Actually no, this is 23. Go. Uh-oh. No trouble. Okay, there we go. So that's one part here. This one is the 17. So this thing should just cap over on this side. Lots of part separation. I really dig the panel separation for this guy, and I could see this being like a really cool detailed kit when completed. So I personally can't wait. Definitely something I'd want to paint, and whoop, there we go. First part out. got it. We're good. And I have not installed the new net system yet on this one, so bear with me if things are starting to fly. That, whew, we're gonna catch them as they drop. So, okay, got those going on. I'm missing the other piece here, but we are going pretty well. I think we should step it up a little and get more stuff going. Okay, looks like that's a clean cut. There's a little bit of nubs here. Good stuff. All right, let's check in. What's going on over there at Facebook Live? Let's see here from Vincent. Crazy how the UC suits are went from small to big, then small again. Right, I know, it's kind of crazy how the massive suits, and you see that during Char's counterattack when we are exposed to the new Gundam, the Sazabi, the pretty much every suit in that that movie was massive. So that was kind of crazy. Let's check it over at YouTube Live here. We have Joey Blair. Sorry for the spoilers, I got a little excited. The MESSER has become one of my top picks for high grades this year so far. From the build of it, the feel of the plastic as well, really good stuff. I really dig the matte finish of this one. Doesn't have a lot of much reflection unless you really force the light to it, but the yellow and the colors of this very unique new mold as well, so that's a bonus for this kit. Okay, let's continue. We need the A11 and D238. So we'll start with the A11, and I believe it's this guy here, and wow, I don't even know what that is for. So let's see where this thing fits. A11, where are you at? What's going on? Let's continue reading what else is going on over there at YouTube Live. The Gemin, hey, how's it going? MESSER is a big boy. Yes, it is a big boy. From Joey Blair. Thick, definitely thick. I couldn't disagree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more, I mean. R13 Brian, you did not wait for me. Well, you were late. And let's see here. Yeah, and then just like a little bit more conversation going on at YouTube, getting everybody meet up all there. I love that you guys are returning. Thank you for the regulars that have been coming in, and for those of you guys joining us for the first time, thank you and welcome to a Mecha. And we are doing a live build. So what we'll need now is D2, oh, 3D1, D2, 38, which is, where are you, 38? D2, uh-oh. Did I take, oh, I did take it out. Duh, my God. Yeah, today is definitely one of those days for me, and I believe this might be going somewhere here. I have a feeling. I don't know, this is kind of weird. This is kind of like throwing me off right here. Okay, what we'll need now is definitely the ab crunch for this one, and that would be the A27 and A28. So let's pop these guys out. A27 and 28 will be, where are you guys? 27, 28, these two guys over here. And what we'll need is a D235 and 34. So we'll get these two guys out first, and then we will get the D2 parts right after this. Oh my God, this is definitely taking a lot longer than I anticipated. Hopefully we don't get to a three-parter on this one, because hopefully not. I guess we'll pick up the slack on Wednesday, should we not finish all these guys up. D2, we'll need, what, 34 and 35, I believe? Is that what we need? 34, 35. So I know that these guys are covered, that's why I just twisted them off. Never do that if you do not know what you are doing. Even I don't know what I'm doing. So let's start with this. D35 would be guy coming down. So, and then D. Oh no, that was D35. This is D34, and looks to be something like this. I believe this is for the ab crunch gimmick. Apparently, the core on this one has some really bendy, abby kind of thing going on. So let's see how that goes. We got this. We got this guy now. I believe. And let's see. So what it's saying is, hang on, A20. So this is the A20, and what we want to do is, oh, we're missing D23. This guy here. This guy. Cool. Oh my god. Okay, so you go like that. This guy here apparently is supposed to, what, fit in here somehow? Okay. This is very, very interesting. So we got it to fit like this, right? And apparently this guy right here needs to go up and connect this way, and then boom. Wow, look at that. That is insane. And I'm putting parts where they're not supposed to go. Okay, that was cool. I'll admit, that was pretty cool. Alright, we'll need A21 and 26. Why do we need A21 and 26? Explain to me why we need A21. Are you sure it's 21? 26. Okay, so 21 is this beige looking thing over here, and this looks like the ab cover for it. Alright. Let's continue on here. We're gonna do a quick break shortly once I get the abs all together. And lots of stuff. I got new stuff here to show you guys as well. New announcements coming up as well. I need A26. So hopefully you guys sit tight. I got lots of show and tell to you tonight. New development and all that stuff. A little bit of recap as well from last week. This Wednesday coming up, I will announce our new feature builder on Saturday. And I have a feeling you're gonna love Saturday's episode. I've been looking forward to this. It's kind of like a few months in the making, just because of schedule conflicts and just making sure that all the priority items have been taken care of before we could execute. But very, very much looking forward to doing a feature with this person coming up this week on Saturday, and I'll make that announcement this Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesday. For that. Okay, so I totally took this out thinking that it was part of the chest, but it's not part of the chest, and that totally sucks. And I'm feeling there's something missing here, and I don't know what it is. And I believe it's the this guy, the 31, right here. All right, so I believe we got the upper torso complete. Wow, like there was like that weird twisty thing that just happened on the abdomen, and I think that is really, really cool. Good stuff. Let's see here. How do you connect? Where do you connect? What are you even connecting to? Hopefully not gonna break anything here. Okay, let's detach that again once. Can I even detach it? Okay, I can detach it. Oh my god, I'm like flailing all over the place here. It's all part of the journey, guys. All part of the journey. So what we'll need here, this needs to connect. Okay, so we have this. So disconnect before these guys then, I guess? Okay, where's the part separator? So this is where this guy comes in. And let's see. Okay, so we pop that out. We have to pop the other one out because we totally have to backtrack a little bit. Because I apparently need to put this thing somewhere in here to make sure that it's secured. Sure it's secured? Or am I doing this wrong? What piece was that? This is the A31. It goes this way, and it goes this way, and it's supposed to lock in. Where? Here? But then what's going on there? Oh my god. Alright, manual. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. B214. Guys, what are we doing? Who is this man even? B214. B2, number 14, where are you at? It's like hidden. Look at this. Big thing here. And then tiny little piece like right in between. This guy's like hiding. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna be back on track momentarily, so just sit tight, folks. We are gonna get back to the road, and I will say what's up to everybody that's joined us over at our live chats going on. Very lively tonight, guys. How are you guys doing? Hopefully well, and hopefully having a good Monday night, and hopefully a lot better than what I'm doing, because like I'm just flailing all over the place. Okay, did I have to do that after or before? No, that goes in first. And then this goes in. Oh my god, there we go. Woo! And for the final piece de resistance, let's connect it over. And there you go. We now have a chest, an angry looking face, two eyes looking at you going, "Bok bok!" And that is a quick wrap. All right, let's go back to here real quick. Guys, how are you guys doing? I just want to say a quick hi to everybody over at Facebook Live. Let's see who's going to be there. We have Chan experimenting with fusing parts for the first time. Got an HG Rouge, Strike Rouge, and to learn on. That's awesome. And Josh Rhodes joining us as well. Josh, how's it going over there, buddy? Are you working on something right now? Most likely your entry for Great Canadian Build-Off Event 2 happening right now over at YouTube Live. Let's go see what's going on YouTube Live. Let's see here. Oh, Harry is here. How's it going? Yeah, my boy. Yeah, I know who you at. Harry over here, great guy, awesome builder, lots of fun stuff happening with him. Joey, I was so happy for his reaction with the waist. I was excited same way I did as well, dude. It was awesome. I was really love how the waist went together. That I think was the highlight so far. Hello everyone, that's from Action Man. Adrian is here. Magandang araw and good morning from the Philippines. Magandang araw din sa'yo, kabayan. And that is hello to you as well, my fellow countrymen. Let's see here. Action Man is here. Harry is here, and Wonder Chetsi Arroyo. Okay, we're gonna do a quick break talking about this community, the community that we have here on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight and hanging out with us. I just want to share with you guys a community that I'm part of, and check out this video. We'll be right back shortly. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the stream, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. I just want to let you guys know about an amazing online community that I am part of, and it's called Side 6. Here, you will find like-minded modelers and hobbyists who enjoy the mecha and gunpla genre. We encourage posting of whips, projects, and tutorials to help each other move forward in our hobby and in our community. We are always open to new members of all skill levels, so come check us out at facebook.com/groups/side6. We also have an Instagram where we feature members' works, and you can find that at instagram.com/side6_mecha. For all new club information, resources, and news, you could check out our website at www.side6.club. All right, let's get back to the show and see what's going on there. And welcome back. How's it going, guys? Hope you guys are having a good Monday. If you guys are just tuning in, you are joining AO Mecha Live. My name is Ariel, and we are working on the high-grade MESSER massive kit, big boy. Let's go back to the arena. Okay, so where did we leave off? We got this guy here. I want to work on the lower portion of this, and hopefully we'll speed things up a little bit. Let's get at it. So we already got these two pieces. Most likely is what we're going to need is the D2 32 and 39. And let's see. Oh, look at this. So the peg connector for the lower leg is fixed. There's no gimmick to move it up or down or anything like that. So take that notice. So it's just a giant block. Boom. This is pretty much where our legs are going to be. I hope this thing just connects like that. Does it connect like this? Nope, definitely connects like that. Ah, interesting. Can it connect directly onto it? Guys, you know what I noticed? This thing doesn't have any PC parts. I forgot to mention that in the unboxing video, and I forgot to mention that right now too, because I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I'm missing something. So newer kits from Bandai so far, and the high grade lines have kind of ditched the PC rubbery parts, and that is cool because I just put this together right now, and that's pretty much, I believe that's how the waist is gonna go, and you're locked in already. So we pretty much have most of the torso. We're just gonna finish off and start adding on the rest of the skirts on this one, and then we're gonna work on the legs afterwards. Okay, so what do we need from this? We need, yes, a little bit of the A6. I saw it earlier, which is this guy right here. All right, let's keep at it. guy back here for a second so I can chop. This guy here, I love the Zeonic feel of this. Again, earlier on we were just talking about the kit and its history. This is a development via Anaheim Electronics, but used a lot of the Zeonic, I guess, previous suits, especially the Gyaradoga and Sazabi for this particular suit, and it shows. It's just massive suit right here. We'll need the D17, which is the thrusters. D17, where are you at, boys? And oh, got the 7 here, and I think D3 and D7 are the same, right? Yeah, they're the same parts, so we're gonna use one of each of the D7s for the thrusters. And hopefully the legs will come along nicely, because like I really want this guy to stand for our part here. Lessons learned from last time when we were doing the mud rock is that the mud rock, we rushed it. Again, that's another thing too, man. Like I had a video about like not rushing stuff, and yet I broke it, so bad on me on that one. Lessons learned. I'm gonna take our time on this one, because like, you know what, it's not a rush. I do enjoy our shows, and it hopefully gives us, you know, time to just sit down, chat, and talk about the build rather than like speeding through and building the next. I am very eager to get rid of my backlog and my ongoing new kits as well. Preventing new kits from entering the backlog is another thing that I've been kind of promoting for myself as well, and hopefully to you guys on top of that, just because, you know, like you don't need like I want to enjoy the kits that I am getting or have gotten, and hopefully you guys are too. There's always going to be competition later on. There's always going to be you know, those custom jobs that require like more time, but like casual build is so much fun, guys. I've had so much relaxation the last while, except for the last panic build that we're trying to like you know, speed through and complete the kit. So again, this is chill build. We're just chilling, we're just hanging out, and we're gonna see what's going on with the people over at the chat. Very lively tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. Really appreciate that you guys are here to hang out. Let's see here. We have Josh Rhodes. That's what's happening. He is working on his build-off competition entry, which is good. Kayla is watching. Hi, Kayla. How's it going? Over at YouTube Live, we have been switching here. My Facebook Live is buffering. All right, welcome back. Action Man 32 had a blast last episode, man. So excited on who will be the next feature builder this week. Yes, stay tuned on Wednesday for that one. I will make the announcements around that time. I am very much looking forward to having this builder join us in our show. And let's see here. Let's just continue. Okay, so we got this going on here. This guy, how does this work? Needs to secure here, but like where? Here? Or is it the other way around? Hopefully, oh, is it this way? Yes, it is this way. Okay, cool. Right, because like the back of this has that flight mode open skirt thing happening, right? So got it. And we're trying to secure it. The peg is very tight on this one here, so anyways. Okay, I think I got that going. Okay, good stuff. Let's continue. We're gonna need the B2 12. So this is the B2. Number 12 will be this guy here. This armor skirt, guys, for those scribers, for those customizers, this is your heaven. Look at this. Look at that juicy surface, guys. This is prime stuff. Armor up, detail up, scribe up, you name it, they got it. If they don't have it, you don't want it, type of deal. So yes on that. It looks like we also probably will need its counterpart, so I'm gonna go ahead and nip the counter skirt. Most likely it's on the opposite side of this over, but we're gonna start with this guy here and just build upon what that is. For this we will need the D1, 2, and 3. So it's a sequence 1, 2, and 3. Good thing they're all in different sizes and shapes. Now I could not mess around with them. Messing around? Yeah. All right. Let's continue. So we're gonna do one side here, and we're gonna pop. Most likely, it's gonna happen because like this is symmetrical at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and nip the rest of the pieces out from the other side as well. All right, let's continue. What's going on, YouTube? Guys, what's going on over there? You guys are all lively and stuff. Okay, switching. Okay, we got that part. When using the God Hand, do you cut flush to the part? It depends. Sometimes I do. If I feel that the connection is thin enough, I will go ahead and nip it. If I feel the connection is too thick, I will slightly cut away from it, and then I will go in with a knife to finish it off. Usually that seems to work, so I just keep at it. I do now have a spare God Hand in storage, so just in case something happens on this, hopefully not yet anyways, I will replace it as required. Okay, let's see here. So this part connects with this part, and this part connects with this part. Okay, so that is how this mechanism works, I believe. And we're just gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. Connect this piece here and this guy here. So we now have these guys. Well, so what do we need? We need this skirt here, and we're gonna need this to connect with somewhere back here. Oh, this is tricky. Supposed to go this way or supposed to go this way? Supposed to go like this. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Where you going, boy? Okay, so I think it's supposed to go... No. Nope. That wrong. Alright, let's try this again with feelings. Hopefully we'll nail it this time here. Okay, so apparently it's going to go this way. Oh, I don't want to break it. Jeez. And the thrusters keep falling apart. No! Alright, this is a difficult stage, I must admit. A little bit, just because I have like big hands, and I believe there's just like so many things going on here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in here. Or can I do this? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put these guys ahead of time in place, and I'll see if I could get this to go in concert. How does it work? So it goes this way and out. It's supposed to go like this. So how does that work? Okay, we're doing this totally wrong. Oh boy. Let's step back. Let's step back a little. I need to consult with the great oracle that we know as the manual, just to see what is going on here. Where does it connect though? Yes. Okay, let's try that. Let's give that a try. So this piece apparently is on the left skirt, so we'll give that a shot. So we're gonna connect this piece first. Apparently, it's supposed to connect to the back skirt easily. Highly doubt that, because the way... Okay, I'm gonna put the thrusters away for now, just because I could put that back later on. So let's put that on the side, just because I don't want them to get in the way. Let's see here. So if... Can this even rotate? Oh my god, how does this work? I'm having difficulties here. Is that it? Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And then it just pops. Okay, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. So basically it's this. And a little bit of... No, it's supposed to go bend downwards. Oh my god. What is going on? It's like my first kit ever. Guys, I'm such a noob. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, now let's see if we could put the vents, thrusters over here. My god, why can't you fit? Well, okay, so at least I know how to put these things back together. Let's pop this out. Let's put the thrusters in. And hopefully we could continue on with the front skirt, though. And things are just falling apart. This is great. Fun times, guys. Fun times. All right, keep the composure, making sure that we are all okay. Guys, don't panic. Don't panic, guys. Got this. All about taking our time, making sure that all the parts are in the correct spot. Everything will work out just fine. So that is the back skirt for this guy. Again, massive skirt. Lots of stuff happening here. Good stuff. All right, let's do a quick round on the live chats here on Facebook Live. We have Miguel joining us. Did I arrive at the part where you completely disassemble the kit? I don't completely disassemble. That was one time. That was one time. Let's go over to Facebook Live. Lots of stuff happening here. Wow, lots and lots of stuff here. This mecha is amazing. So I want to know what to test. Just finished a call from a client in Japan. That's from Rani. Never go. Thanks. Didn't really expect to win a drill set. That's awesome. Continuing on. Okay, glad you found that Mudrock VFin. Yes, I did find the Mudrock VFin, Adrian. I was actually surprised where it landed. It did not fall into any cracks. It just landed at the edge of the table. So that was really cool. Hello from Vancouver. That is Drago Storm. Hey, how's it going? How's Vancouver these days? I heard it was getting cold because I had a colleague call earlier on with Vancouver. Let's see here. How do you guys do the tags with the @ sign? Well, we just do @ at and then the name. Let's see here. That means, oh my god, there's so many things. Sorry if I'm not catching up as fast as I want to, guys. Adrian had to go. That's fine. Gotta go. Harry as well. So take it easy. Thank you for joining us. Erwin. Hey, Erwin. Erwin is in the house. Papa No Gunpla. How's it going? And then we have Tao. Oh my god. Hey, Tao. Yes, I will be in a call shortly with you. That is Tao from Vietnam watching me build this stuff. Hey, how's it going? R13 Brian, I'm working L watching, and Rani thick butt flaps. Hey, yeah, hi, Meg. Hey, Meg. Holy crap, Meg. Hi. How's it going? Glad you could make it. Meg here, Vandra Lee, all the way from our West Coast. Very awesome person, guys. If you don't know who she is, go follow her on Instagram. Her handle is Vandra Lee. Shout out to you from AO Mecha Live. Thanks for joining us and catching a stream. How are you doing? All right. Okay, we're gonna continue on with the Messer, and hopefully we'll get this thing to stand up. But before we do that, you know what? I'm gonna actually no. We'll do an intermission after we get the front skirt going, because I believe the front skirt shouldn't be too difficult to put together. That was just the B4 and B5. So let's go with the B4 and B5. That's not it. There are the front skirts, and I wonder why there's a secondary set of back skirts on this. That is really interesting. Ooh, we have a very internationally diverse group in the community right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a good Monday. Over there on the Asia side, good morning. Hopefully you guys are having a great morning so far, and that you guys are chilling. Papa No Gunpla, how's it going, man? So Papa No Gunpla, our feature builder from last Saturday, amazing human being. Love this guy. Great stories to tell, great kit bashing, great just gallery, and great guy all around. So if you guys had not had a chance to watch the featured event, builder episode, it's now on YouTube as well. Feel free to check it out, youtube.com/AOMecha. All right, this is the Messer's torso. Lots of stuff. Holy cow, look how huge this is. I really love this butt flap thruster hidden thing. It just makes a lot of sense to like hide your thrusters and really go at it. So good stuff. Let's do a quick actually, you know what, I'm gonna take this time, guys. I'm gonna let's backtrack. Let's backtrack a little, guys. I have a big announcement since you guys are all here. First off, thank you so much for making AO Mecha a fun experience for me and for your fellow builders. I've had a lot of DMs with really positive feedback, especially with what we're doing with the community, what we're doing for the community, and just kind of, putting everybody in this circle, this network of friendship that span from like not just North America, from where I am, hello, from Toronto for everybody else around the world, but also nationwide, across America, across Europe, and across Asia. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I do want to share with you guys a quick thing, big announcement for me. AO Mecha is partnering up with Gunprimer, and here's a little sneak peek about that. That's right, AO Mecha, Gunprimer. Visit gunprimer.com. I am officially one of their partners now with Gunprimer, and you could use my discount code AOMecha10 if you want to purchase some of their tools. A little bit of brief of Gunprimer. Gunprimer, I've seen their tools. I remember there was like a whole bunch of feeds that I saw. It was so obscure that like, what is this? So I got curious. I went over there and I checked out Gunprimer, and a lot of it is really, really cool tools. Lots and lots of cool stuff. Very, very stylish tools. And this is not for everyone. I'm not gonna lie that this is something a conventional a practitioner, hobbyist would go out of their way to do it. But with their style of tools, their take on design and aesthetics, it just feels like this is something that you would use just because of the way it looks and the way it feels. Now, I've received some of their products. I will be doing a unboxing for that. But again, very brief on that. Gunprimer.com. Give them a visit. They're very updated. Also helping them out as well with a little bit of translation for their site, just to liven up their global reach in regards to the English translation. So I'm helping them out with that as well. Gunprimer.com sells a whole bunch of stuff, lots of tools, sanding tools. I believe they're doing decals now. There's a lot of stencil tools and engraving tools. They're starting to get into that. One of their newer devices called the Void. This one is a sand collector vacuum. So when you're sanding your stuff, it just disappears to this void. So again, lots of cool tools. Their primary tools, and I guess where they started, is sanding sticks. Sanding sticks, sanding procedure sticks, everything from like making it from coarse to matte to super gloss. Using glass file system, using a quick release for sanding so that you could easily peel off one grit of sandpaper and onto another. Actually, I have some stuff here that I haven't even gone to it. I got the Razor Black that I need to open up. I really am looking forward to seeing how this thing goes in and used on plastic, because I've seen it on videos. I want to see for myself. I have a whole bunch of, I guess, stencil tools. They've sent some of this stencil tools, and one of their flagship, which is the gate remover set. So it's this guy here. This is called the Razor. Lots of stuff on this one, so I'm looking forward to be using this not only during the show but off show. So I will be doing an unboxing on that, and as well, we were just talking about this. I got this little guy. Look at the size of the Void. So the Void here, still in its box. Looking forward to opening this right now. Oh man, I just can't wait. Anyways, that is just some mild announcement. Also, if you go to their partner page of the sites, there are a whole bunch of other partnered members that is part of this community. Some of them you might have recognized. If not, give them a look-see. Check out their work, check out their sites, and like and subscribe where they're at. Again, very much big thank you to Gunprimer for giving me this opportunity to help reach more network, and vice versa. Hopefully you guys could check it out as well, gunprimer.com, and use my discount code AOMecha10. Fun fact, my current sponsor slash partner slash amazing store, USA Gundam Store, also carries Gunprimer stuff. So my code works with USA Gundam Store if you want to purchase it that way, or at gunprimer.com, AOMecha10, same exact code and name and all that stuff. And yeah, I just want to give that to you guys as not just an announcement, but you guys to share the stuff that I have been fortunate enough to be partnered with. And yeah, I'm just a loss of words right now. I'm kind of tangenting a little bit. I want to circle it back. Anyways, final thoughts on that. Thank you very much, everyone, for making AOMecha something that is more than just a name. It is a community of builders and friends alike. So thank you. All right, so that was the announcement. Thank you guys for again the support. Why don't we go back to the arena and see how far we get to the legs? If we don't get to the legs tonight, it's all good, it's all gravy. Let's continue. All right, where do we go? Oh, the flap came out here, so we will just go ahead and put that back. Let's continue with the legs. So what do we need for the legs? We are gonna need a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, okay, where do we even start? Okay, Magic Road. I need some kind of guidance so I could speed this up a little bit. Okay, I have a feeling, guys, we're gonna be able to make the stand within half an hour. So sit back, relax, let me drive for a bit, if that is even possible, and see where we land. Why am I cutting this first? Because why not? That's not what the instruction said. I know. I looked at the instruction and I said, to hell with it. We're gonna go on our own route. But you said you're gonna finish this on time. I say a lot of things, and we'll eventually finish it. Eventually. Okay, let's continue. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that might not be it. Was that part of it? Yeah, probably. This part here looks like the foot. I'm just cutting parts that I think are part of the foot and all that stuff to it. Big bulky stuff like this tend to be big and bulky, so hopefully we'll land where we need to by going slightly off course. Why do we need to follow the course? Just because. Well, we really should, because instructions are key, but they're not necessarily the only way. We like the tangent. Yeah, I read the instructions, completely ignore everything that I just read. Fantastic, isn't it? It's okay. It's an adventure. We are going on a freaking trip and everybody's invited. That's how I see things, and that's how things should be. So everything here we're gonna cut again similar to this. We're gonna make a nice little line of plastic, and then we are gonna go ahead and inhale all of this goodness. All right, let's do a quick check. What's going on at Facebook Live? Holy cow, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Oh my god. Let's start with Vanderlee. Meg, how's it going? Watching you while I'm working. Awesome. The app doesn't work on the mobile apparently. Oh, I did not know that. Messer's torso is awesome. Yes, it is massive, Erwin. Rani, you have to type the name after the at. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But, okay. Let's see here. You just take your time, Mecha. Yep, I will take my time. And Thao, I will be with you in about half an hour, so 10:30 will be our time. Is that okay? Am I allowed? So I'm about to have a conference call with Thao. She is from Vietnam. Say hi to her, guys. Give her a warm welcome. And it's kind of, I've been talking to her after the show, actually, because we have a project together. Yes, she is a coworker, and a really good one at that. And she's probably watching me and observing me and going, oh, there's homeboy again, doing stuff, nerdy stuff. But look at all these people here. I'm proud to be a nerd. That's one thing. Shoot. Okay, so let's line them up, making sure that we're all in the same page. Two pieces, boom, boom, boom. Gotta keep them separated. And what we're gonna do next, we're gonna get these two pieces out, and these are what's gonna connect the lower leg to the lower torso. Okay. Continuing on, Erwin is just AO. Congratulations, thank you, Megs. Yeah, it's been kind of in the works for a bit, and it's more for like, I wanted to help them kind of like achieve a little bit more reach, because like I was looking at some of the translation and it felt off, so we started off with actually just collaborating and translating some stuff. So now I'm partnering up with them to make sure that they're, you know, at least their translation is close to something that would resemble understanding throughout, you know, in a global level as well. So oh my god, the void, I know, right? Let's see here. Wow, Yao, a miracle, I made it in the live vid. Yes, Gabriel, how's it going, buddy? Erwin, it's about the journey, like you said, and it is about the journey. It is about the journey. Okay, everybody saying hi to Tao. Yes, don't forget to use AO Mecha 10, save 10%. Oh my god, you know what's funny, and no one caught this in one of my, maybe somebody caught it, maybe not. I said in one of my videos, don't forget to follow me at facebook.com and youtube.com/aomecha10. And I'm like, I was watching that video and I'm going like, oh, did I just say that? Did I just say my discount code onto that? That is where it's hilarious. So anyways, when you embody the brand, the symbol, it embodies you. So anyways, that was fun. We need the D227. Let's keep at it. D227. The cool thing about like big parts is like you cannot miss them. It's when we get to the nitty-gritty small parts that could get a little bit tricky. So we're gonna continue on and get these gray. These are now the knee joints, kneecaps. So, whew, lots of stuff. Meg's also a partner lady of mine with USA Gundam. If you have not had a chance to check out Bandra Lee's awesome Instagram gallery, feel free to do so right now, guys. Also, that goes for everybody. If you guys don't know anybody here, or like this is your first time in our chats, don't forget to share your social media. Feel free to do that. This is the platform to network and to share your stuff, guys. So feel free to pimp out your social media platforms. Follow each other, guys. Build and grow the community together. Everybody here that's watching is pretty much into the same stuff. We all are. And it's such a great community. Lots of like-minded people here, guys. Okay, again, no PC parts. No PC parts on the joints. That cuts down our building time, and I love that part. What is going to slow us down is we're going to need to use the D1, 11, and 12, which means we need to use a D part inside the socket here to connect the lower leg and the upper leg. So let's keep at it. Why did I pick up this D3? That's not what I wanted to pick up. We need the D1, D1, 11, and 12. So D1, 11, and 12. We're going to need these guys here. Good stuff. Sweet. There you go, guys. Oh wait, I totally cut the wrong thing. So you're gonna stay right there. I missed. Oh my god, I missed it. All right. Let's keep at it. We're moving at a really good pace right now. That's because I'm a little bit on the adrenaline. I was kind of, I wouldn't say dreading, but I was like, I was so excited to talk about Gunprimer and stuff. Lots of cool sanding stuff, sanding tools, engraving tools. The void is something I'm so eager to open and try out, but I've been so busy with the renovation of the studio. As you can see, this is going to be a work in progress still. Lots of stuff going on with that, but the studio is a lot bigger. I could do this and be free and not hit stuff anymore, and hopefully I'm coming through fairly loud and clear, guys, and you know, you guys just enjoying your time. Guys, just hang out, enjoy your time in the show, and thank you guys for again tuning in. Really appreciate it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go here. I know, right? So, and the thing with this grunt suit is that you could customize it and make it to a non-grunt suit, and that is the cool thing that I like about this kit. I personally can't wait to get this customized. I'm already thinking of color scheme for this one, and once my paint booth is set up back where it's supposed to be, I could go ahead and start customizing and painting this kit, and I am looking forward to painting this kit myself, along with all the other projects that I have been kind of kicking around, kicking back, just because like it's summer and I'm doing a whole bunch of live stuff, and you know how life is, right, guys? And then yeah, so more to come on that hopefully in the next while, but I can't wait to paint again and work on some projects that I've kind of like pushed out. If you guys are working on your projects, let me know in the comments what you guys are working on. I'm very interested to hearing what you guys are working on. All right, so we got the upper legs done. We're going to continue on with the lower legs. Hopefully this is a painless endeavor. So we're going to go ahead and take this part out. Again, with the inner parts, I'm not too concerned about not nipping them off this tree. I know some people are shocked. I remember, I forgot who it was that messaged me. He's like, dude, did you just like peel out all that parts from your... I'm like, yeah, in a way you can, especially if the pegs is on either side of this. I would just twist it and turn it, and then it will just pop out. And if they're inside and no one could see it, so for example here, that is where it's gonna be covered with some kind of element. No one's gonna see that, for as long as you don't break the piece. I mean, don't go out of your way to break the piece. But I am kind of exercising some of my speedy techniques. Is it for everyone? Probably not. Would I recommend doing that for everyone? Absolutely not. Especially if you are working on an expensive kit, or you know, something that you're working on a special project. But for snap builds, sure, don't go too crazy or do it all the time. Yeah, don't break your kit. Expensive kits. Holy cow, this thing is massive, but I'm missing some inner parts here, so we're just gonna have to do that. From Jeff over at Facebook Live. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Just started to assemble my RG new Gundam for the first time after a custom paint job. Isn't it so refreshing to clear your palette with a different kit? That's what I enjoy the most, especially with these builds. I try not to build the exact same like suits in a way, so I do kind of have a pattern of like working on a Gundam, working on a Zeonic, working on something unique, working on, you know, change it up. It's good to change it up so you're not stagnant, you don't feel bored, you just keep motivated to keep, number one, kill your backlogs, and number two, enjoy the build, enjoy building, right? So good on you, Jeff. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, Meg has to go. Bye Meg. Talk to you soon. Yep. All right, let's continue. We're gonna need some parts here. So we need the B1 11? B1 11. B. I thought this was the B. Oh, that's a C. B1 11. B1 11 is the inner part. Okay, so I can't twist that off. We're gonna have to cut it. This is the knee part right here. Time now, 10:10. Alright, that's not too bad. We're making progress. For as long as this guy stands, if it qualifies as it stands, I am a happy camper. And you know what I just saw? Guys, I just saw something really cool here and really freaking juicy. The feet. The feet. It's juicy. Alright, let's get all these pieces out of here. Nom. Feet. Alright, let's continue on. See what else is going on here. Hobbyworks. Okay, love, thank you. I'm Vanderlee on Twitch and IG. Don't forget to follow her. Yep. Hi guys, just open YouTube to find background music to start my day, and I found this guy. Yeah, I know. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow Papa No Gunpla if you haven't. He's a great guy. Great guy. Alright, wow, that rifle design is too beautiful, and that's from Adrian. I can't wait to put that rifle together, but that might be for Wednesday, so if you could tune in on Wednesday, we are gonna go knee-deep, in-depth look at that rifle. I can't wait to sandwich those two together. Okay, Messer armor for core Gunpla, for core Gundam. You could probably put a whole core in here and no one would notice. Oh, Ayo, did you use your God Hand on clear parts? I've heard it's bad for the blade. Probably probably. I don't know, like I just use this for pretty much anything now. I am waiting for a couple of tools to come in, and I want to do a nippers kind of like comparison. I know people have done nippers comparison, but I want to experience it for myself, so hopefully you guys could tune in on that as well. When that thing drops, I don't know when that's going to drop yet, but it will drop. I'm looking at the Tamiya Black. I'm looking at the USAG nippers. What else was I looking at? I was also looking at the beginner level one, so I have those already. They're somewhere on deck. Uh-oh. Hold up. I'm missing something. I'm missing the... Hey. Sorry, I just noticed something, guys. My bad! And I saw... Yeah, no, I also getting the beginner's nipper from Bandai. Has anyone bought the Display nippers? Over the chat, has anyone worked with that so far? Because like I am also curious in using that. I've heard good things about it. I know Don Serratos uses it. I know several other people uses it. But if you guys have personally used it, let me know on the comments. Very interested. If it's bad for the blade, yes. If you have only one blade, try to take care of your tools. It can get brittle. This is actually my second God Hand nipper. The first one broke after, I'd say, 8 months of continuous use. I'm talking about I was nipping away almost every day on that. So something to keep in mind when you are working on your kit. Okay, so there is something missing here. What is that? C2-1. Okay, so there is something missing here. We need the C2. And it's this, there it is. This guy here. I knew it! There was something missing because like I couldn't connect the knee part, the knee connector piece onto it. Very weird. Okay, let's go. And you must be noticing that there's a lot of parts on the desk. How can you keep track of all the parts? Number one, they're very unique. Also, in my head, I kind of have like roughly where I kept them. And hopefully that does stay. I usually have like a little nice line in the middle, so everything here is on one side. And you know the rest on that side as well. What we do need is a couple of I believe it's the yellow ones. It's these guys here that we're gonna need to use. So for one of these guys we need 17 and 18, so it's these two over here. Let's continue and nip them away. And after I do build these things, just before I paint them, I go over again one more time to remove any of the excess nubs, excess imperfections, and then during priming stage, sometimes you don't notice, but when you use your hobby knife or even your nippers, sometimes you dig too far in, and you have to like use a putty to level off the surfaces, so you don't have that weird groove where you chopped and sliced it, and it just looks horrible. So. Anyway, something to definitely keep in mind when you guys are working on stuff, that just because you snapped it, there's going to be also that, I don't know, for me anyways, I like to go back and make sure that everything is taken care of and that, you know, we take care of a lot of the imperfections. Okay, so this guy's about to stand once we figure out how this thing works, and that will be our mission tonight. Our mission tonight is to get this guy to stand, and that will... Huh. So a piece flew out. That is awesome. We will get back to that in a sec. I could see the piece. I'm just gonna grab that after this. I'm gonna throw into a commercial. So fret not, my friends. I know I died a little bit just now, and I'm like, oh my god, there goes another piece. Okay, this is not fitting in there. So let's on with. Where did this thing go? Oh, it's the other way. Okay, cool. Cool, and I'm just gonna test fit this guy here to make sure that it does work, and if I could put in the piece afterwards. Can I put the piece afterwards, or is it secured? No, it is secured. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna finish this left leg, right leg, right first, and I will circle back to a commercial, and I'm gonna go grab that piece. I could see the piece. It's not missing. It flew out, yes, but it's not missing. and we will get that back onto the set. This guy here just connects over here, and the final piece for this, and it's a very simple, actually simple design, but yet it hides almost all, if not the seam lines on this. I'm very, very impressed by how well this thing is designed. Like seriously guys, like it hid almost all of the seam lines on this really well. It's just a series of sandwiches and panel parts. That's amazing. Like this piece right here is just gonna cover this part, I believe, like this. Yeah. Ooh, oh, there's a piece here. Why aren't you connecting? Okay, there we go. That is this piece here. Now just connect, I guess, that way. So we're gonna finish the feet. I'm gonna go throw it to a commercial afterwards, and then I'm gonna go get that piece back, hopefully intact. Well, not intact, it's just right there. I just have to go get it. And this is the piece that will connect the feet. Or is this thrusters? Oh, that is thrusters. Got the wrong thing. No, this is right. This is the thrusters that connects back here. So very nice back thrusters, but it's not separated, so you're gonna have to do a lot of panel separation, masking a little bit on this end here. Okay. Cool. Like, yeah, this leg looks really, really well done. Okay, what am I looking for? I am looking for a way to connect this over. So we got this leg. I'm just gonna refer back to this so I could speed things up a little bit. And it's on the other page for the foot. And I was close, and it was this guy right here. So we're gonna put that into this piece like so. The foot is not separated, so it's just one giant block. Keep that in mind when you guys are building this, that there's no flappity flap on the feet. Okay, wait. I gotta put this in first. And then we put this guy on top, sits like that. And then this guy kind of just sits like this. That's pretty much the feet. Very big foot here. And then I believe we are just gonna put it like so. That was falling apart, but that's because I pushed it out. And we're gonna connect it to the lower leg. Oops. Got this guy flopping out. That's with a ball head on that. Okay, so guys, we got the first leg of the MESSER. Like, this is my hand, guys, and this thing is, I could definitely tell you guys, it's a massive big boy kit, thick boy kit. Oh my god, this is crazy. All right, we're gonna do a quick break. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna get that piece. Hey, what's up guys? It's Ariel from AO Mecha. I just want to let you guys know about all my other social media outlets if you haven't had a chance to check them out, at facebook.com/AOMecha, on YouTube, youtube.com/AOMecha, on Instagram, instagram.com/AO_Mecha, on Twitter, at AO_Mecha, and on Discord, fairly new. That one is AO_Mecha, #3414. Anyways, hope to hear from you guys through any of those platforms. Feel free to DM me or PM me, as well as emailing me. My email is aomecha.info@gmail.com. Just want to let you guys know that this episode is brought to you by USA Gundam Store. Please check them out, www.usagundamstore.com, and save on your purchases when you use my discount code AOMecha10. All right, let's get back to the show and see what's going on there. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. My name is Ariel, and you are tuning into AO Mecha Live. We are in the midst of creating this massive tank of a kit, and just kind of putting, oh my god, this back piece might be my new nightmare, but it keeps falling apart. Not falling apart, but like falling off. But look at the size of this guy here. Holy cow, lots of parts, lots of everything. This is just a massive kit. All right, we are going to try to finish this off with the rest of these guys here. I believe we are starting to run out of time, so I just want to make sure that we capture as much as we can before it is game over. We're going to pick up the rest of this on Wednesday night, 9 p.m. EST, continuing on the build. But so far, guys, fun build, very unique build, I might add, and lots of detail potential with this kit. So hopefully you guys get a chance to build it as well, especially those grunt fans out there, those guys who love the big boys, the thick boys, who loves the psionic design. This kit is definitely for you guys. Get it. Actually, like, it doesn't matter, it's for anyone, really. I'm not saying that only guys that like are into that gets this kit. It's for everyone. Lots of fun, lots and lots of fun with this kit for sure. Okay, so like what we did from the first one, we're just going to put together everything the same way, but this time with all the parts. I did find the yellow piece that flew out. She is safe and sound and back into the fold, so hopefully we'll get that going. We're nearing the end of our show, which is great. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Like, you guys make this show amazing. Let's just do a quick check. What's going on over here, guys? Oh man, lots of stuff. My Godhead has been to war and I'm still using it. Yeah, Erwin is using a broken one. Dude, you need to get a new one, or man, you're a champ for doing that. Should be GM Kun's advisor or something. Action, I think, will be holding to mine too, since the double snip method is really reliable. It is. I still have my broken one and I use that for the bigger parts. Erwin, how long did it take for you time to break them? About 2 years-ish. Yeah, so you've lasted longer than I have. From Action Man, just skipping down a little bit. Actually, Action Man is the Messer is massive. It is a big boy for sure. I always thought of sharpening my nippers with a sharpening stone, but they said it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. I wouldn't advise it. From D Gemin, I wonder where we could find some nipper sharpening services. I don't know about that one, man. I wanted to attempt it too. That is from Action Man, Sharpening Stone. Let you guys know if it worked. Okay, yeah, that would be cool. Brian over there is being lazy now. He's probably not doing anything. He's just chilling. Are you at work? He is at work, aren't you? All right. Speaking of work, I got to get going soon. I'm down to my last 5 minutes. Miss Tao is expecting a call from me just to catch up, because she misses me. Mainly because we need to work on stuff. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so we got that going. I'm getting really far with this kit. It's almost pretty much done in regards to standing up. Once we get this kit standing up, we will continue again on Wednesday, guys. Really looking forward to continuing this build with you guys. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. Really, really do appreciate that. Look at me, I'm like double, kind of just like putting together where they go kind of deal. And we're getting there. All right. Huh? Where does it go? This way? Ah, there we go. Wow, look at this. Okay, let's just do a quick leg bend, guys. Full leg bend. That is cool. That is really, really cool. The last feet coming in. And we're gonna connect this guy up over here. Whoops, that fell out. His crotchy piece. Did it connect? Okay, good. So there you have it. This is the Messer. Just a couple of quick things in this one. The flap at the back opens up to... Uh-oh, am I doing this wrong? Oh, I am doing this wrong. Supposed to open up the flap at the back so you could expose the thrusters, and I'm totally doing this wrong. Oh my god. Up and over. I'm gonna need to read the instructions again. Okay, anyways, the butt flap opens up to reveal the thrusters. A little bit of limitation here, I think, for that. Yeah, so that will fly out if you put any force onto that. Because I'm just noticing where it is. Again, with like the Zeonic kits, you do get a little bit of like the skirting issue where it's obstructing some of the articulation, but it is a big boy. It's supposed to be like more of a tank, you know, more secure, more stable. So I could see this doing like a triangle, kind of like prone sorry, triangle standing pose to get this guy, making sure that he's all stable and stuff. The ab can do this, guys. Look at that. So the ab could do a full look down, like the head would be here and it's like looking straight down. That was the ab test. Anyways, lots of stuff here. And also here, you get a little bit of the shoulder in and out movement on that. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it off on this note for now, guys, just because I do need to skedads as well. So, what can I say about the MESSER so far? It is a great kit. It is a fun kit. It is a massive kit. I love the color scheme on this one. I love that there's no PC parts. I love that it feels Zeonic, but you could change this color scheme of this, I believe, and you could make it to an EFSF or any other mecha, and it would fit the bill. The size and presence of it really well. Definitely something I would display on my display rather than putting this in the box or anything. I want to put this up against the Gustav Karl. I might change the weapon to that Gatling gun. You guys know the high-grade Gatling gun. I think that's going to be a fun complement to this particular kit. So Wednesday will be our next show. We're going to be continuing the build for this one. That will be part 2. I will also announce the feature builder for Saturday. Looking forward to that. Again, thank you to Gunprimer.com for the opportunity to be partnered up with them. Don't forget to use my code AOMECHA10. This show is also powered by USA Gundam Store. Visit USA Gundam Store at www.usagundamstore.com and save when you're using my discount code AOMECHA10. For you guys over at Facebook Live, thank you so much. I'm just gonna do a quick round, see what's going on at Facebook Live. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Uh-oh, I think I lost. Where are you guys? Facebook Live. Yep, so we got Miguel, we got Jeff, we got Chandra. Thank you guys for joining in. Over at YouTube, let's see what's going on at YouTube here just before we go. Good leg band there. That's from Vince. Moving out to the back skirts, revealed that booty. Yeah, man, if I get this kit, I wonder which pose I will I do with that. That's from Action Man. The ball joint can only do little things. I know so many things, right? Oh man, just finished the 0080. That's from Jonathan Velasquez. Jonathan, this is the first time I saw you like comment. You were here the whole time. How are you doing, buddy? And then for Digiman, good stuff. AO, see you again on Wednesday. You can never go wrong with the blunt weapons with the psionic suits. Awesome. That is from Adrian. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. For those of you guys who are just tuning in, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We will continue this again on Wednesday, streaming 9 p.m. EST. Look for that. And yeah, hopefully you guys are having a great Monday night. Hopefully that continues on for the rest of the week. Until next time, guys, take care and see ya. Bye.